How are we looking?
Adam, it was looking a bit dire early on, but how were we able to turn it around?
Well, we got to work. We ramped up the pressure. I thought we were able to execute the way that we wanted to play to a better level. I felt like in the first quarter, Carlton were able to cope with our pressure and still get their game up and going. We didn't defend particularly well. I don't think we were very well organised behind the ball early enough. And they dominated stoppage. I think it was minus 15 at quarter time, and they'd kicked 5 goals already from stoppage. And so we didn't manage that aspect of our game either. And so I felt, in those moments, it feels like everything's not working. We were bombing the ball inside 50. So there was a bit to sort of assess at quarter time. But you just bring our guys back to the plan. Here was the plan. We're not quite executing it. We're capable, but we need to tidy it up. So we did that, and we got the results as a result. Yeah.
And you've talked about stoppage and clearances being an issue in recent weeks over sort of this problematic streak. It looked like it was going to be the same or even worse after that first quarter.
Yep.
But then for the next 2 quarters, it was the Giants that were on top in that area.
Yeah, well,
one of the dominant sides.
Yeah, they're an excellent clearance team. They're an excellent team. Make no mistake about that. This is a blip in their radar tonight, but. I felt our guys responded in and around the ball. I thought we were better with our hands. We coped with their pressure better, and we applied pressure better ourselves. It's a pretty simple game. You've got to be better in the contest, I reckon, than the opposition. For the first quarter, we were nowhere near it, and after quarter time, I thought we were pretty good. Maybe the last 10 minutes of the game, they got that control back, and were able to put some score on the board and really make the game. Pretty tight in the end. I was really pleased our guys responded. It's not often you're 33 points down at quarter time and you can respond like the way our guys did. So that'll give us an enormous amount of confidence. We know we've got it in us, but you've then got to do it, and we were able to do it tonight.
Just on that clearance battle, Briggsy, it felt like one of his better games that had gone at the Giants Guernsey. What did you see from him from the second quarter onwards to really turn that around?
Yeah, I don't know what his first quarter was like. I felt like it was more ground level than ruck dominance in that first quarter. But second quarter, he was able to then join in at ground level far better, competed, still did his normal stuff in the ruck, joined in at ground level, and then was able to have an impact around the ground. So he's having a shot at goal, he's marking some balls behind the play, generally getting involved in the game. And so I agree. I thought it was probably his best game for the season and one of the best games he's played for us.
I know we talked about during the week about finding that speed and that it hasn't really been too much of an issue over the past 2 months, but to get those handball receives up, to get the uncontested possessions up, is the style of the way you won really pleasing as well?
Yeah. Well, if you look back 2 months, we weren't moving the ball well at all. We weren't generating inside 50s as a result. I think we were averaging 41 for a month there, and we weren't scoring. And then we were able to get to work on our offence. I feel like we tidied up our offence. We started to generate inside 50s over the last month, but we still weren't scoring. And so the last piece is being able to finish our work now. And so tonight we generated inside 50s. I think we had 60 in the end, and we scored. And so that's kind of the pieces that we've been working on. Sometimes there's a bit of a lag effect when you do work on stuff. It doesn't happen immediately. The other guys get paid too, so they're trying to stop you from doing it, and oftentimes they've been successful in that over the past 2 months. But tonight, after quarter time, I thought we responded really well in that space.